What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is TJ LaFavor, and this is the Pay Yourself First project. So I got a special video for you guys today. I have a special guest that's going to be in this video, but my wife and I are out here on our anniversary trip, 1 year wedding anniversary, and got a lot of stuff planned. Out on a hike right now, gonna get a workout in, gonna get some golf in today, but the whole purpose of my channel is really centered around that idea of paying yourself first, right? And investing in yourself, setting big goals, and becoming the best version of yourself, but doing so in such a way that improves everybody's lives around you, right? Because unless you pay yourself and you invest in yourself, you can't invest into others. So gonna bring you guys along this anniversary trip. We're on I think the Lone Peak Park Trail in Salt Lake City now, and then got a workout at Lifetime later today. So decided to bring you guys along. If you were part of Nick's video where Nick ran his non-training PR. I ran 11 and almost 12 miles. We talked about how we batted about 30%, I think, when it comes to getting people to actually respond back to saying, hi or cheering you on. And I think I could say that Utah, we're batting a lot higher, percentage. So what do you think? 50, every other person say hi, or good job too, they say something back?
Maybe more.
Maybe more, okay?
Yeah. Everybody's been so friendly.
Everybody's been much friendlier here in Utah than in Missouri. So definitely Utah's taking that dub in this situation. Also, just saw a girl who is an absolute savage. Her face is covered and her hands were covered in blood because I guess she fell on this trail run. And she just smiled and gave us thumbs up and said, "I'm all good." So, dude, I freaking love seeing that stuff, bro. You just get in a mode where it's a no factor, doesn't matter what happens, we're getting this thing done. That's what it takes in some of this endurance stuff. All right, we're knocking off another first. We are headed into what I've been told to be the mecca of sporting goods, Scheels. We don't have these, and I think the closest one is what, Kansas? Yeah, so about to see what this is all about. Sydney came earlier while I was working out with my boy Mitch, which unfortunately I wasn't able to get much content of that. Actually, I do want to show you guys the view from inside the gym. It was incredible. I'll patch that in here after this, but Sydney went while I was working out, and it was so good that we had to come back. And I've been told we'll probably come back a third time, so here we go. I just had to show got the world's best protein steaks in the world, world's best protein steaks in the world, world's best protein steaks, world's best greens, world's best reds. Pretty cool to see that stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that there are recording rules in here that I'm probably breaking. That's all right. I just had to show you guys. This is a goddamn Ferris wheel. There's just certain things about our society that just seem unnecessary. Okay, Scheels was a lot. That's all I have to say. Just seems as if there was way too much, but see those freaking mountains? Mountains are incredible. But I don't know. I was just telling Sydney that it seems like there's a threshold that you can cross before you have too many things to where you don't even see everything. So we're gonna have to make this a third? Mm-hmm. We have to make a third trip back to Scheels before we leave, just to see if we actually see everything that we need to see before we make a decision on what we're gonna buy or not buy. But I don't know. But yeah, that was Scheels. So guys, we've had a eventful afternoon. Did some extra things that I wasn't planning on that did not get me to the golf course time, and I was driving probably faster than I should have been. So I did not shoot any of the afternoon transition, but I am now 9 holes in with my man James Lawrence, Iron Cowboy. He's got me out here in Utah. Got it set up. It's absolutely beautiful out here, and we are having a great time. So if you guys do not know who James is, has earned and really built the Iron Cowboy legacy. He's done 50 Ironmans in 50 different states in 50 days consecutively. That was an incredible documentary. And then the newest one is the Conquer 100, which actually was 101.
And it was just nominated for an Emmy, our new documentary.
Yeah, the new documentary is incredible. I was fortunate enough to get to watch it early on, which I appreciate that again, because it was an awesome documentary. You guys definitely got to check it out. Because, I mean, dude, the 100 Ironmans in 100 days in a row.
It just dropped on Prime. So if you're in the U.S., you can check that out on Prime.
Yeah, so you can check it out on Prime. I'll link it in the description so you guys can watch it because it's absolutely incredible. I watched it, I think, 3 different times. But is there anything I did want to ask you this, okay? Because I not nearly as good looking, successful, known, everything. Basically, just you beat me in everything.
I did just beat you on the front nine.
Right, you did beat me on the front nine, 1 stroke. But the reason I bring that up because I get people to ask me different questions, different advice, but and one of the questions that I really hate getting asked is what's your best piece of advice, right? Because it's so general and there's so many different things, right? But
are we talking parenting?
Well, yeah, which I'm gonna get more specific here.
That's your point.
But I just want you to know that's the direction I'm headed because my entire channel is about setting big goals for yourself, investing yourself in becoming the best version of yourself with the intention of that improving everybody's life around you, right? And so I don't want to ask you the one best piece of advice. What I want to ask you is you're going from somebody who couldn't even do a 5K, right? And just really struggling with that when you start your journey to obviously 100 Ironmans in 100 days. Like, what's the impact that you've seen on your family and the people around you? Like, how has you deciding to improved them?
Yeah, I talked about this with my wife this morning actually because we have a nice gym at our home. We're very fortunate, and I have 2 kids left at home, 5 kids, but 2 left at home, and both my son and my daughter were in the gym working out.
Yeah.
And we've never told them to.
Right.
And then my wife, we lifted, and then we were on a bike ride, and we were just talking about it, how a lot of people are telling people what to do.
Right.
And I think the best thing you can do is lead by example and show
Absolutely.
up and set that example. We actually don't have rules in our house. We have expectations.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And then there's natural consequences if you don't do it. And so we just, really try to live our lives in a way that we want others around us to. And we believe that set the example, those that want to come along the journey will come, and they'll want to emulate you, and then you all grow together and doing hard things or challenges or things together as a unit.
Yeah, and then I mean the bonds that are created, from doing those hard things together, and
it becomes this, instead of making my kids do it, it becomes this intrinsic motivation to do it. They're now doing it because they want to do it. They understand the benefits of doing it long term and being healthy and taking care of our bodies. Dude, don't wait till you're 40 to get back into shape. Like, if you're watching this and you're young, like, it's so much easier to bust now and get in shape and then maintain it.
Yep.
Dude, don't be that guy that gets way out of shape. And if you are, just start now and be consistent.
And a little bit goes a long way. I think it's easy to be on the other side and hear you talking after 100 Ironmans, 100 days, all that different stuff, and be like, well, I'd never do that. Well, it's not about doing that. It's about, because I know for you at the beginning it was the 5K, and then it's the shorter distance trial. Like, there's always, it's just a little bit pushing outside your comfort zone. So depending upon where you're at now, you just go just outside of that.
Well, and a mistake I see a lot of people doing is they try to set the big goal, and then they don't respect the process to get there. And I tell people all the time, you can't go from 0 to 100.
Yep.
And you're looking literally at 15 years worth of baby steps to get to that point where then I could conceptualize actually doing that. And so, set the big goal, but then shelf it and then just show up every single day and do that discipline consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, James, I appreciate it, brother.
Dude, let's light this back now.
Yeah, we gotta light this back now.
Even though it was 1 stroke difference, it wasn't an impressive 1 stroke.
You just need to do a 1 stroke less than I did.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, good. Good morning, everyone. And first and foremost, happy anniversary. So today's Sydney and I's 1 year anniversary. In full transparency, that's the whole purpose of this entire trip. And I did not record anything yesterday because really just focused on spending the day with her because the day before, I was running around working out with Mitch, playing golf with James. So it was a little bit of a hectic day. So really dialed it back, chilled out yesterday. Watched a really honestly bad movie to cap off the day yesterday. But starting off this morning with a hike at Blood's Lake up here on Guardsman Pass in Utah. And so gonna take you guys along the way for some of the sights because you definitely want to see this. When you were grilling me this morning about making sure our hike had views, is this good enough? Are you not entertained? Okay. Sydney is not as not your outdoors person.
Okay.
But she's in the last decade or so, I've turned her, okay, from being a pavement princess to wanting to get out. But I just asked her, hey, do you know what to do if you see a moose? And she goes, ride it. And I'm like, yes, that's what you want to do. Influencers in the wild. So Sydney and I have both agreed that we would love to see an animal, but honestly I think it kind of depends upon what type of animal we see, because I think that's one of those things when you're out on a hike that it's be careful what you wish for, because I could oh, it'd be so nice to see big mule deer, right, or even an elk, and then you end up running into a bear or a mountain lion, which out of those two I honestly don't know which one I would prefer. Probably the bear. I was just talking smack on Sydney for being a pavement princess. Now, in my defense, this hill is wild. Mountain, I guess, not a hill. Shows I'm from Missouri. But I saw a flash of white. Looked, I was like, oh, look. Definitely thought it was mountain sheep. It was a dog. So, I think I was trying to will seeing something into existence. Dude, like, look at this slope, bro. That's literally 45-degree angle. Last thing I'd want to do is have to be the one that cut all those logs. That water's so clear.
Whoa.
Freaking wild, man.
Mom.
We are now on our way back down so we can actually talk, because probably a little more winded than maybe we should have been on the way up.
Yeah.
But I got two questions for you.
Okay.
One, what was your favorite part of the trip so far?
I don't know. I really like this hike.
Yeah, this hike's pretty legit, I'm not
Like,
gonna
it's
lie.
so pretty.
All right, now to give her some, I'll help stall for her. Half a piece. I'm gonna help stall for her while she thinks. This has been a very incredible trip. Utah is special, to say the least, because I feel like we haven't even got everything anywhere close to everything we could do. But I think that's enough stolen now. So.
Honestly, everything. I don't know. I feel like each day has brought something so special that, like, it's just been so good.
Yeah,
I can't pick, really.
It's been pretty awesome. But now, being that it is our 1 year anniversary, okay, if you could go back 365 days and tell yourself something that you know now that you wish you would have known then, what would it be?
Like, enjoy each day because it goes by so fast. Like, live in the now and, like, don't try to, like, wish for like the next month or the next month or the next thing.
The next thing, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That's what I would say.
I definitely agree with that. Mine is, and this is, I mean, kind of par for the course. She's gonna roll her eyes when I say this, but is it's supposed to be hard. Like, building a strong marriage and a strong relationship and a great life, I mean, it's not easy. Like, it goes back to the whole thing of, you know, if it was easy, anybody would do it. And whether that's relationships, whether that's fitness, whether that's financially, like, if it was easy, everybody'd have a great marriage, everybody would have the career that they want, everybody would be in the shape that they want to be in, but it's not. Like, it's hard, and just because things are difficult doesn't mean they're bad. And I think that's one of the big things that I've learned to separate of just...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Just because we're going through a unique challenge at the time doesn't mean that it's inherently bad, right? Because, especially using marriage as an example, we've never been married before. So it's very easy to say, oh, well, this is bad. Well, how do we know that? Maybe that's actually, you know, that fight at that time, whether it's about money or quality time or any of that different stuff, like, that might be the most important and foundational argument you ever have that could change the trajectory of your relationship, so long as you handle it the right way. So that's, for me, it's just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's bad. But all in all, I love you. Happy anniversary.
Thanks. Happy
and
anniversary.
Here's to the next 170 years, because I feel like by the time we're old, we're going to figure out how to live forever. Alright guys, we're on our way back to Salt Lake City, and because we need to go back to Shields for a third time, and along the way took a little backcountry road and we wound up in the gulch. And so I've got to show you guys this, because this is literally incredible. Like, we were driving down this road, and all of a sudden I just whipped right to that parking spot, because I was like, man, I cannot just drive right past that. I mean, look, just all around you. Freaking sweet. Well, just finished up anniversary dinner. Okay, that was really close. I mean, look at this woman. Freaking hot stuff right there. Okay, but ate at I don't even know if you guys can see it, but ate at Butcher's Chop House. It was good. I would say we ate at Chimayo last night. That was better. But now I guess we have to get one decent photo before we head home tomorrow. But I just want to say, if you have followed along this long in the video, I really, really appreciate it, because I know this is getting a little bit lengthy, but it's been an awesome trip, full with awesome experiences, and a lot of good talks and conversations along the way. So just want to pop on here before officially saying goodbye tomorrow and say thank you. Well guys, we just dropped off the rental car, so you know that means the trip has come to a conclusion. But if you guys wanted to see what we did today, Sid, you want to turn? Oh, look at those. Just you know, Minky Couture blankets. Had to go back for a second round. But anyways, yeah, it was a great trip. Good quality time with Sid, celebrating our 1 year anniversary. So that's gonna be that. But I do appreciate you guys if you've made it this far, for following along on the journey. We're gonna be back to, you know, much more standard content this week. And then traveling to Tuscaloosa here in about 10 days for the Mizzou Alabama game. So gonna bring you guys along for that one as well. But regardless, Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. But just I want you to know I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.